Even though I couldn't review last week's episode of Dragon Ball Super, I can say without a doubt that these last two episodes, last week's and this week's, with Vegeta versus Cabba, these two episodes so far have been the best Dragon Ball Super episodes in the series entirety. That's like no exaggeration either, because these last two episodes, first off, I know I couldn't do the review last week for Vegeta versus Magetta, I think his name was. But I was like fucking at the edge of my seat, like shitting my pants, like, oh my god, Vegeta versus Lava, Gallic Gun, Final Flash, all the old school moves. And it was such a breath of fresh air to actually see Vegeta like struggling a bit and actually trying to put up a good fight against this robot lava spitting machine, and it was so fucking awesome. And it led way into this week's fight, because I don't know what it is, but ever since Vegeta stole the show for Dragon Ball Super in terms of this arc, right when he started fighting Frost, the animation and the fights have been on a whole other level. Like, wow, I don't know who it is at Toei that said, Vegeta is about to do some work. You need to fire that old team that did the fucking Goku versus Frieza animation and Beerus versus Super Saiyan 3 Goku animation. We need to bring our top level gear, because the animation in this episode, mind you, there were a few, iffy points, but overall, our animation in this episode, phenomenal. Like, holy shit. There were times where I thought it gently scraped a little bit close to movie quality, like Resurrection F or Battle of God. But what I definitely liked from the very beginning, because this was a main issue I was having with these fights in this Universe 6 arc, was that Whis and Vados basically extended the arena size. So that way there was going to be less losses due to technicalities, whether it be ring outs or some barrier that if you touch, you'll get, knocked out of bounds. Whatever. Like, I'm glad that they did this, because the fights up until now, excluding the, I guess, Frost fight with Piccolo, the fights have been mildly disappointing, just because they either ended on a sour note with someone being pushed out of the arena, or just someone cheating. And so far, the remaining fighters don't look like they were gonna cheat, because all we had is Hit left, and Cabba, he didn't cheat, but it was still a fucking awesome fight. Speaking of which, oh my god, this fight with Cabba was really well done. But there's one thing that I want to mention about it that I did not enjoy, and it's basically something that's been plaguing the Dragon Ball Z mythos for quite a while, way before Super, but now it's like that final nail in the coffin. The Super Saiyan mythos has become a joke. Now, I know most of you have already known this for years and years, because back when Goten and Trunks turned Super Saiyan at fucking 7, 8 years old, and Vegeta's like, this show's becoming a Super Saiyan bargain sale. That was literally what the show became, unless you went to Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3. But base form Super Saiyan, it's like anyone can turn into it. And before, it was this legendary status that only top tier warriors with pure hearts can attain. And if you wanted to reach that level, you had to work your ass off to get there. Like, both Vegeta and Gohan had to just, fucking train themselves to the max, and they could barely attain the form as is. But then, fast forward to Dragon Ball Super, Cabba, he didn't know what a Super Saiyan was before this fight. And now all of a sudden he's asking Vegeta in the middle of a fight to teach him how to transform, and just like that, in the span of what? 10 minutes of learning what a Super Saiyan is, he's able to turn into it. Now, mind you, he did have the core trait, which was, the rage and, the pain and all that shit with Super Saiyans, but if that was the case, every Saiyan should have been able to do that from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. Everyone got mad, everyone got pissed and wanted to protect something. But, that's a minor complaint, because, again, this has been going on for quite a while in Dragon Ball Z, and it's just, it hits me hard when I see, even though it's awesome to see Cabba turn Super Saiyan, it's just like, this form was no joke back then, and now it's like, fucking, let me wipe my bead of sweat and I can turn Super Saiyan. It's literally that much of a joke now. But regardless of all of that, when Cabba turned Super Saiyan, this fight was fucking it was getting up there because I really liked the method how Vegeta basically used to get Cabba to turn into a Super Saiyan. Because honestly, I thought Vegeta was going to do like the Goku process, because when Cabba asked him to transform, I thought he was going to go like, okay, this is Super Saiyan 1, this is Super Saiyan 2, and then he was going to go all the way through the different tiers of Super Saiyan. But no, Vegeta's Vegeta, you know, like he is going to fucking do what he thinks is necessary to push you over the limit. And in a way, it's really similar to how Goku pushed Oob over his limit, like at the end of Dragon Ball Z, where he's basically mocking him and saying, you know, calling his mom like a, I don't know, like a cow or something. I forgot. Like Goku was just roasting Oob at the World Martial Arts Tournament at the end of Dragon Ball Z. And like that basically pushed Oob to his limit and, you know, awakened his power. So in a way, Vegeta was kind of doing the same thing, except, yo, he was saying he was gonna kill everyone. He was gonna kill his family. He was gonna destroy his planet. He was gonna fucking annihilate him. But mind you, Vegeta, he knew what he was doing, and I liked how his method was kind of different from how Goku would have went about doing this. And while we're still on the subject of Cabba, there have been so many questions raised now that we've seen Cabba fight, and now that, you know, his match is basically over, because beginning of this fight, we see him use Gallic Gun, and we all know that that is Vegeta's signature move. Now, this could pose a lot of, you know, possibilities. Is Cabba basically Vegeta's mirror counterpart in Universe 6? I really doubt that, but it's a possibility. Or is it that, you know, since the Saiyans from Universe 6 are basically peace warriors, is it that Gallic Gun is a shared trait among the Saiyans? Like, is that a common attack that they teach each other or learn to master? Because that could also explain Cabba's fighting stance in this match, because, again, it matched Vegeta's back when he fought Goku way in the Saiyan saga. So, again, it's that he could be Vegeta's counterpart, but I don't know, it's so hard to picture it. And it doesn't help the fact that Cabba told Vegeta that he basically reminds him of the king of Planet Salad. But if Cabba is Vegeta's mirror image, shouldn't he be calling the king of Sadal like his dad or something, instead of, you know, King of Sadal, or even just call him by his name? Like, oh my god, so many mind fucks, so many questions. I need them now, but I guess we're gonna have to put that on hold, because next week we're gonna be getting into the Hit versus Vegeta fight, but I am super stoked for that. Let me know what you all thought of this fight in the comments below. Like, did you really appreciate how Super Saiyan has deteriorated as this series has gone on? Because, like, now Super Saiyan has reached joke level where, like, you could learn it in, like, a span of 10 minutes. You know, just someone needs to piss you off and then that's it. Super Saiyan. No training necessary. But let me know what you all thought of this, because the fight, even though the way Cabba got Super Saiyan was a little disappointing, you know, the fight between Super Saiyan Cabba and Super Saiyan Vegeta, animation, the fucking, like, fist flying and the ki blast, like, it was fucking awesome, I'm not gonna lie. By far, possibly one of the best fights in Super we have up until now. But I really want to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video at all, if you could leave me a thumbs up down below, I'd really greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, there you go, you got an excuse right now. Click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my future videos and content. I will love you forever. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter. Those of you that have been confused, because I've been getting messages about people asking me, yo, where's the Super review? Where's the Naruto review? Where's the One Piece review? I've been having technical difficulties with the software and the hardware that I use to edit my videos. And if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that. So don't forget, follow me on Twitter and any other social media site that I have linked down below. I'm Ajax the Mister, and as always, thanks for watching.